this iron farm we built last episode is working pretty well. Here's all the iron that we got so far. I went and AFK'd a little bit overnight, and just to get more iron. And we're going to be using quite a bit of this, or a decent amount of this, in an upcoming build that we're going to be building this episode. I'll talk about that later. Because right now I feel like doing a little bit of decorating. So down here, we'll go through here. And right over on the right-hand side of our base, right here, I plan on building the item remembrance wall. Let's get this guy out of here so he doesn't chase me. Okay, so we're going to be building the item remembrance wall right through here. Really? Okay. Right over this way. And I think it's probably going to be, start it where these are. Maybe a little bit further back or something. And then it's going to come over about like right over through here. I made a design in Creative, and I roughly based it off of the item wall that we had in the Chest Challenge series, because I really liked how that looked, and I designed it based off of that, but I made it a little bit smaller just so we could fit it in this area. I think it's like 11 or 12 blocks long and 11 or 12 blocks high. It's something like that. But yeah, this is going to be so we have a spot to put the items when we sacrifice them, or if I break them or something happens to them. So yeah, we're going to be putting those items right through here on the wall, and I'll have like a little book that we can write their names in and everything. So that'll be good. And then I'll rename the items and then put them in item frames. That way we can hover over them and see them too. All right, so I'm going to start working on this item remembrance wall, and then I'll see you guys probably when I finish or when I get a good amount of progress done. So here is the finished item remembrance wall. If I keep dying, we're going to have to make multiple of these things. But, oh, I don't want to miss and then... Got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to have to keep or make multiple of these things if I keep dying and have to sacrifice items. But if I have to, I'll think of a few other designs. But I really like how this one turned out. And then we have right here... made this little thing. I just found out that you can't rename this to something different. Like I tried to name it item remembrance and then tried to write in it and it wouldn't let me. So I think that's a bug. So I had to just keep it there. So we have item remembrance, and then I have the name, the episodes that it lasted through, so 3 to 10, and then who suggested it. So we have pick and sortie, because that's a little pun off of Rick and Morty. And then I have an arrow to show to go to the next page. And then I have the spoon. That lasts 6 to 14. And I think I need to arrange this a little bit. Probably have to rewrite some of these, because I do want to add in Bob the Pickaxe version 1.0. Not version 1.0, but just Bob the Pickaxe. Because I accidentally broke him like the next episode after he got named. So I might put him in here. And then, so what I plan on doing, let's put this away so I don't lose it. Okay, so I got the 3 items that we need to put on there. So I got pick, sortie, and the spoon. And I was thinking, like, I don't know if I want to start from the top and go left to right, or if I want to start from the bottom and go like this. You guys let me know. I think just starting from the bottom's easier. But the very first item was sortie. And so this is going to be like an extra waste of diamonds. Not really waste, but like use of diamonds, because we got to burn the item and then recreate the item, then rename it and put it on the wall. But I think it's pretty cool. So then either one of these, I'm going to put pick and sortie next to each other. But I kind of want it to be the right way. Like it's not going to be in the right order, but these are a pun, so they need to be pick and sortie. They have to be next to each other. And then we'll put the spoon over there. So that works. That works, I think. So I might be putting Bob the Pickaxe, regular one, on here whenever, and then put him in the book. I gotta see when he was destroyed. It was like episode 11 to 12 or something like that. Whoa, it keeps the rotation? Huh. Didn't know that they added that. That's kind of neat. But okay, so over here I was planning out a little bit. And I think... Oh, I also moved the beacon. Because I kept running out of range when it was... I re-put it up over in the cavern thing that we had over there. And I kept losing range, so I moved it... Or I made a spot for it right over here. And then, because I'm going to be digging out just a little bit, but I plan on making a mob farm. Not this episode, I don't think. But there's going to be a mob farm over this way. Somewhere over here. So I'm going to be digging out quite a bit. So I figured I'd just put this over here and get a good amount of use out of it. Okay, so the mass storage item thingy is going to be right around here. I think I'm going to start it right here. And it goes 11 back just for the storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's going to be right up next to the storage room. All the wiring here. Very, very close. But I think this is a good spot. I'm going to start at one level up. So right around here, I think. Because that way we have a little bit more than just like a flat walkway through the base, because this is pretty flat through here. And I kind of want to have like some areas where it goes up higher and lower and all that sort of stuff. So I think I'm going to start it right here to add a little bit more height to the base and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to get working on this. It's a really cool design. I'm just like straight up copying a design from, I can't remember his name. Let me check it really quick. Okay, it's by Cybot, and I'm going to put his Imgur album in the video description, and it is amazing. He has a world download, and he has just like tons and tons of different item sorters, storage rooms, and all that sort of stuff. And it's just insane with redstone, but I just wanted something really simple. But I really like how this looked and like the design of it. So I'm just going to straight up copy it because it just, I really, really liked it a lot. Okay, so I highly recommend go check that out if you want to have like an automatic storage system somehow. Mine's not super automatic, but he has some insane ones. Like he recreated or made his version of Etho's Pixel, which is pretty crazy, but I don't know. He has like a lot of insane ones. And I think he even made or helped Zuma Void build his, or like got a design for him for a season 5 Hermitcraft or something. I don't know exactly. But yeah. I'm going to link that in the video description, and I'm going to get working on this, and I'll see you guys when I have it done. It's just a lot of redstone placing and hopper placing, so we're going to be using quite a bit of that iron from our iron farm, because there's going to be quite a bit of hoppers. But yeah, I will see you guys after a little bit. This was actually a lot easier to build than what I was expecting, but it uses so many materials, like an insane amount of iron. So I think it used like this section, or this little area right here, these 12 sorters, use around 500-ish iron or so, which is a lot, and like 2,000 wood for all the chests, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we're going to be using this design throughout the base, different areas spread out through here with different materials that we're going to be sorting. Because I really like the way that this looks. It's just clean. And these lights, what they do is the further these chests get filled up with items. So once this chest gets full, this hopper's full, this dropper is full. And this hopper. And then it goes up to this, this chest. once this chest starts getting full, this light will turn on. And then once this chest up here starts getting full, the fourth one in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, this light turns on. And then once the sixth one, try to show you guys, once the sixth one starts getting full, that means it's getting very, very close to maximum capacity, which that light's going to turn on. Then I don't think we can have it overflow. I don't know if it'll like break or something. So if it does, then once we get to this light, then we need to assist it and start emptying it and making more storage for it. But overall, this should last us quite a long time. The only two I'm worried about is the cobblestone and the stone. Of course, maybe these two, because we're starting to get a lot of andesite and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so here's how it works. It's very simple. I'm gonna go up here. It's like semi-functional. I have to come up here and drop stuff off of this chest. And before I do this, I need to find these monsters because they are driving me crazy. There's so many of them. Pretty big cave. A lot bigger than what I was expecting for up here. I thought it was like one small little room that they were constantly spawning in. Because, man, it was getting loud. Wow, really? Okay, okay. Spider, oh, shoot. That was very close. Okay, that was a little bit too close, and I tried to light up as much as I could with my little torches, but I didn't have enough. So I'm going to have to come back through there and light up a lot more, especially because we're going to be making a mob farm soon. Okay, but how this works is it's semi-functional. It's going to auto-sort any items that we put through here, but I have to come up here to do it because this is the input chest. And then all the items that we don't have put in the on the wall pretty much is going to end up right over here. So if I put my axe into that chest, it's going to show, or it's going to come up over here. But if I put granite or something, it's going to get filtered through. So I'm actually going to go through, I'm going to put a little bit of granite, polished, dirt, gunpowder. Just going to go through and put all this stuff through here. So it's going to go through, sort all these items. The items that don't get sorted show up over here. Let's grab these back. And then I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in here because I do need to sort it. Oop, some of those aren't going to get sorted, but that's okay. That's what we were wanting, just be able to drop our chest really quickly. So I know we have some stone. Should be getting sorted. So we have 50. Oh, there we go. It's working right now. This one, it's a trap chest, so it's going to deactivate the hopper while stuff's going into it, so we won't be able to see it filling up. Yeah, non-trap chest. So we should be able to see this go up. There we go. Then it's going to do cobblestone after it does that. There we go. So yeah. And that's how it works. So eventually, what I want to do is probably... Oh, I don't even know where. Probably around here somewhere. I want to put a minecart chest that I can just open up. I don't have it. I can just open it up, drop my whole inventory off inside it, stuff that I know for sure that I just want to get rid of, or just spam it really quick and get rid of tons of junk. Then I'm gonna press a button, send it up along along a little rail path, and then it's going to go and unload into this chest, which is gonna unload everything, sort everything, and then the items at the end, I'm going to have put in a chest, and then under here I'm going to put a hopper with another minecart, or maybe somehow send that single minecart once it's done unloading, send it over here to pick up the items, and then once this is empty, it'll send it off on its way, and then it'll go and sort the rest of the items in the other storage systems whenever we add them. So I think that'll be really, really cool to do that. I mean, you could make one massive system where all of this is in one room, but I think it's kind of cool to like spread it throughout the base, and then we can see those minecarts, or that minecart. Maybe we'll add multiple. Maybe we'll add a few different tracks and stuff going along. So that way we can unload our items, send it along, And then we can have some tracks and stuff running through our base, so we'll be able to see the minecarts working, and it'll actually add a little bit of movement throughout the base other than, well, I mean, there's like nothing. Minecraft is a pretty very still game. I mean, there's particles. That's pretty much the only thing that moves, and monsters. So that's why I was trying to incorporate a lot of movement into the base. So like up here, eventually we're gonna get that iron golem path to get out of here. Okay. We're gonna get this iron golem path, so that way we see this iron golem flowing down this little thing to add more movement to the base, because I just think that's really cool. And I would like just tons of different minecarts and stuff flying throughout the base, because I just think that would be really neat looking. And then also, whoa, you're a big slime. I want to kill you. Oh, I don't have my looting sword on me. Yeet stick. Gotta put you on. Okay. Okay, here we go. So 6 slimes already. Now this is a question. I mean, it most likely does because you have it in your hand. But does the sweeping kill affect the looting? I would imagine so, because if you take your bow and you shoot and kill something, or you shoot it and kill it and then switch to your looting sword really quick, I'm pretty sure it gets the looting effect. So you get multiple drops. Now I need to start tearing out these chests, which are an eyesore. So the tons of cobblestone. I mean, we're already gonna get the full light on it. So yeah, maybe we'll do that just to see how far it's lit up with just cobblestone. This one's filled. This one here, and right here. So we got 2 more double chests and 2 more hoppers to fill up for just cobblestone. So we really don't have too much space left for cobblestone. So we're gonna have to start using this, or start smelting it into more stone. And then I was also thinking I want to kind of go maybe just for extra storage. Later on, maybe digging underneath here and putting extra storage. Oh, can I fall down this hole? Putting extra storage down here, just like straight chests, stacked up chests, and that would be it. And then I could just, if this this light turns on, and I could just have a hopper hooked up to like back here or something, I could just flip a lever that's down here, like have a little trapdoor access. Flip a lever. Disable the hopper so enable the hopper so it allows items to flow through, and then just start emptying these chests into more bulk storage underneath if we need it, which I mean the only thing that would really need it for, I think, even close, is cobblestone. Everything else is going to take a really long time for us to fill that up. That was just an idea. This is probably the most that we've actually gotten done for the base looks wise for a really long time. I've been just doing so many like mechanical type things or decorating like long areas, but like actually something functional in the base that's expanding the deep down cave part. This is probably the most that we've done in a really long time. This and this. I think next episode, our goals, I kind of want to start working on that a mob farm. And I have a design that I was kind of working on where it's just going to be like a water pushing design. And I have it, it's not going to be the most efficient, I'm just going to say that right now. But it only uses 1 bucket of water to like flush out all the floors. So I think that's really cool, and it's kind of cool looking. So I think I might start building that next episode. And then maybe start decorating around here a little bit, because I just hate how it looks. It's just really rough, and torches everywhere and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to quickly go through my idea for decorating. So you can see that I have this stuff down here. I really like this. And I want to expand this. So picture a design like this with the glass floors, like a little bit of a trim some places, and then overgrown look underneath the floor. I want to expand that over this way. Except picture it like this. 1 second. Okay, so picture kind of like this, I think. This is not going to be here. This is for the this thing, which I'm going to be redoing this. How I want it to work instead is, one, I don't want these these pressure plates. I'm going to use something different. I was kind of experimenting with Frostwalker enchant on boots, but it was kind of buggy, so I might just use a tripwire, maybe keep these, maybe do something where I like throw an item and it activates, like it picks it up through a minecart hopper. But what I want this thing to do, because I constantly jump over these, because I just do. I see that they're open, so I'm like, okay, well, they're open. What I want this to do instead is I want to step on these. Okay, well, I want to step on these, and then I'm going to set these up to a timer where these things are going to automatically close after like 3 or 4 minutes, something like that. So that way they're closed. Because like I built this because I really like how it looks when it's closed. It just looks nice and clean. But I never see it closed because I constantly jump over this thing. And I figured just making it automatically close is the best thing, because then I activate it more often, or I step on it, and 2, I actually get to see how it looks when it's closed, because I really like how it looks. Okay, sidetracked. So I'm thinking having big areas like this, not like just like straight lines, but just big holes. Okay, big holes, kind of like this, carved out, and then there's gonna be glass over top. Stuff like this. What am I gonna have? Yeah, plenty of glass. And then underneath here, it's going to look like this. And I think that'll be really, really neat to have sections like this. Maybe this could extend all the way over through here, so it'll be one big glass section. But I don't want it to be like straight and smooth. Like this is okay, because you know it kind of makes up for it over here where it's all jagged. And I just think this will look really cool, having like a whole overgrown area underneath here. All right, well, so I went off on that little tangent, but that was good because it shows kind of like my thoughts and ideas with the base, because not a ton of progress has been happening, but now you guys kind of see what my plans are, and I can start doing this stuff. And this stuff is really easy to build, so it should go pretty quick with decorating the place, I think. I hope. But yeah, upcoming episodes, probably going to start building the mob farm. I need to build that item switcher thingy, the item picker for whenever we have to destroy items, and also picking enchant names. So it'll be good for 2 things. And then also just start decorating the base, and probably some other things that I forgot. But overall, I'm really happy with what we got done today, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.